In this video, we're going to have a look at expanding. So what we're asked to expand here is a binomial times a trinomial. In other words, something with two terms times something with three terms. And we can't do any other simplification before we start to expand. So go ahead and try this out. What you're going to be doing is making sure that all of the terms in the first bracket multiply all of the terms in the second bracket. So in other words, the 9x has to multiply the 3x squared, the 2x, and the negative 4, and similarly, the negative 1 has to multiply the 3x squared, the 2x, and the negative 4. You can't just do FOIL here, the first, outer, inner, last trick, because you don't have a binomial times a binomial. In other words, you don't have two terms times two terms, you have 2 times 3. But we can still go ahead and apply the same principle by ensuring that we do multiply all the terms in the first bracket by all the terms in the second. So go ahead, try this out, and then we'll continue once you're done. So let's go ahead and start out simply by writing in what the question is. So we're going to be expanding 9x minus 1 times 3x squared plus 2x minus 4. So what we're going to have to do is make sure that we multiply every term in the first set of brackets by every term in the second set of brackets. So in other words, we have to make sure that we multiply the 9x times the 3x squared, the 9x times the 2x, and the 9x times the negative 4. We also have to make sure we multiply the negative 1 times the 3x squared, the negative 1 times the 2x, and the negative 1 times the negative 4. So let's go ahead and actually do this. What we end up with is 9x times 3x squared plus 9x times 2x plus 9x times negative 4. Running out of space a little bit here, so let me go ahead and continue on the next line, plus the negative 1 times the 3x squared plus the negative 1 times the 2x plus the negative 1 times the negative 4. So now our next step is to go ahead and expand all of these terms so that we can group them together and simplify. So 9x times 3x squared is 27x cubed. 9x times 2x is 18x squared. 9x times negative 4 is minus 36x. On to the next line, negative 1 times 3x squared is minus 3x squared. Negative 1 times 2x is minus 2x, and negative 1 times negative 4 is plus 4. So now we just need to have a look and see if there's any like terms. And indeed, we see that we've got 18x squared and also negative 3x squared. Similarly, we have negative 36x and also negative 2x. So we have to group the like terms together to simplify as much as possible. So our final answer, we end up with 27x cubed plus 18x squared minus 3x squared gives us 15x squared, minus 36x minus 2x gives us negative 38x, and lastly, plus 4. So this is our final answer.